Mana ini? Itu artinya ada. Bukit barat. Good evening, Mr. Juan.
Please say it 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to everyone. Uh, once again, I would like to wish all the in-person and online students that may this evening also become a very spiritual evening which helps you to develop in the Dhamma practice. May this evening also helps you to move few steps closer to the eternal peace, eternal happiness, the enlightenment. So, as usual, today too, we are going to start the meditation practice. Um, so last week we started the loving kindness meditation practice. So we are continuing with the first step of loving kindness meditation. Earlier we were doing loving kindness meditation, but it was the brief version. Now we start within these 2 months, November and December. During the month of November and December, we will practice the longer 2 versions of loving kindness meditation. So the first version is about, it is a meditation practice that we do group wise, from group to group. And then the second one is, it is about the place wise. So there are such kind of 2 techniques when it comes to the meditation practice of loving kindness. So right now, we are doing the meditation practice, the first step, which goes with groups. So from group to group, we spread the loving kindness meditation. So loving kindness means opening your heart to the other people. You smile at the other people. When you smile at the other people, let it be a small smile or a wider smile. When you smile at the other people, what does it mean? I told you last time.
That my heart is open to you.
Yes, very nice, people. That means my heart is open to you. That's what the smile says. That is the meaning of a smile. So this is that the concept which is based on the smile is loving kindness too. So when we practice loving kindness, we make our heart wider and we make our mind softer, and we become more inclusive with the other people. That's what we do. That is the ambition of our loving kindness meditation. To be without any discrimination, to be open to all the beings, and wishing the well wishes, sharing the well wishes with all the beings. That's what we do when we practice loving kindness meditation. We have selfishness within. That's true. And if the more selfishness that we do have, the more close we'll become. But when we don't have selfishness, then we become more wider, more open to the other beings. So we let go by practicing loving kindness meditation. We can't let it go completely, but we suppress it to a certain level, our selfishness to a certain level, by practicing loving kindness meditation. And then it is also a way of softening your mind. There are so many negativities that we do have. Because of those negativities, the mind has become rough. The mind has become rough. So here, by practicing loving kindness meditation, we soften it. We make it soft. Right? What do you think? When someone speaks to you, there are two people. One person speaks to you with rough words. Another person speaks to you in soft words. What person will you like? The person who speaks soft words. Just like that, whenever so we meet people, we like the people who have soft minds. Because when someone has soft mind, that person's words are soft, and body is also radiant. Why? Because that person is open to everyone. And then so the loving kindness within, the loving kindness that person does have within, so we can see it from that person's face, right? So we like such kind of people. So loving kindness meditation helps you to become a person with a soft heart, right? So because of these two reasons, mainly because of these two reasons, to let go of your selfishness by suppressing the negativities, and then at the same time, so to make your mind soft, you practice loving kindness meditation. Then the other thing is, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you have to apply it into your whole life. Since the time that you wake up, you have to start sharing the loving kindness. So you do the daily practice of sitting. At the same time, it is better if you can apply the loving kindness into your day-to-day life too. If you can be grateful, you can start the practice by being grateful for your bed. For the bed, you should be grateful. So prepare it nicely, you make it ready nicely, and then to the pillow, to the general bed, and the clothes that you wear, and for all those things, you can develop gratefulness, and you can appreciate them, and you can think of the people who prepared those, and you can share your loving kindness with them, right? And you can, even though those things were bought by you, you can think like this: whoever the person that made these, they have taken they have put a lot of effort to make these things, so I am grateful for all of them. So when you go to the bathroom, be grateful for the person who made that bathroom nicely, and for all the towards all the instruments which are inside your bathroom. So be grateful towards them and appreciate them. Think of the people who made those things, and think, I feel comfortable inside this bathroom, and I do all my cleaning things, right? Cleaning stuff, because those people made these things nicely. So you develop gratefulness and appreciation and loving kindness towards it. Like that throughout the day. So at your home, whenever the food is cooked, and when you are enjoying that, appreciate and be thankful and share your loving kindness with the people. So who grew the food, who sold the food, and so who cooked the food, right? Be grateful and share loving kindness. So when you go to your car, because you have the car, because someone made the car, you can drive it. Be thankful and share loving kindness with the person who made your car. Let you have, it doesn't matter whatever the car that you have, don't hate it, appreciate that one. So let you have very, very expensive sports car or a Tesla or a general car, that's fine. Appreciate it and share your appreciation and loving kindness with them. Say thank you for making this. I share my loving kindness with you. When you go to the company, don't think about the people that you hate, that you don't like. Instead, think about the company, right? So and develop appreciation, share loving kindness with all the co-workers and the people who started the company, right? So then be grateful to your co-workers and share your loving kindness. And when you come back when you come back to your house, do the same thing. Like that, whoever that you meet, let it be a stranger that you meet. With all those people, they are part of your life. So towards all those people, please share your appreciation and loving kindness. Then your life will be beautiful. Japanese people, they practice this very nicely, especially when they are eating. So when they when they are eating, so they have a cultural practice. It is called as itadakimasu. What they do is, before they eat, they share their appreciation and loving kindness with the farmer, with the seller, and with the person who cooked the food. So at the end of the meal too, so they appreciate any meal. Sometimes certain people may be able to cook well, certain people might not be able to cook well, but you have to appreciate the food. It helps you to survive. You are not here to, you are not living to eat, right? But you have to eat to live. So sometimes the taste will go up and down. That's fine. Just be appreciative and share your loving kindness with those people. So they do that with this itadakimasu omen. At the end of their practice, so they say, so godiso samadeshita. Yeah. That means thank you for the food. I really appreciate. So like that, you can apply loving kindness to your life. And at the same time, whenever someone needs help, if you can do it, don't hesitate to do that. That is also a way of practicing your loving kindness. Sometimes you may get benefited in return, sometimes you won't. But share your loving kindness and do what you can do. So for the sake of your well-being, right? It helps you to create a lot of merits, and at the same time, it is an opportunity for you to practice loving kindness. Sometimes you don't know certain things. When we ignore, it can come back, and very unexpectedly, it can affect you later on. So whenever someone needs help, if you can, according to the extent that you can do, please help them. Before we start the meditation, let me tell you a story and start. There was at one house, there were 3 animals. One was a mouse, the other one was a pig, and the other one was a cow. One day, the housewife, she noticed the mouse. She was so scared, and she asked the husband to bring a mouse trap. Then he brought a mouse trap, and it was placed somewhere, and the mouse saw it. It got very scared and went to the pig asking for help. It went to the pig and said, "Oh, the house owner has brought a mouse trap. What should I do?" Then the pig said, "Don't talk." It was eating some food. You know what its food is. So it was eating some faces, and it told, "Talk to me about faces, but human excreta. Other than that, don't talk me about these mouse traps. They are not applicable for me. So go away." Then mouse was so helpless. It went to the cow. It went to the cow and said, "Oh cow, I'm so scared." He asked why. "Because the house owner has brought a mouse trap. What should I do?" So then the cow said, "It is not applicable to me. You can talk to me about grass. Other than that, this is something very unimportant for me. You have to take care of your own stuff. Don't talk to me about mouse traps." Then painfully, the mouse left. On the following day, at night, the mouse trap made its sound, the crack sound. It was a huge sound. So the housewife, she got very excited and ran towards the mouse trap. But unfortunately, instead of the mouse, a snake was trapped. A snake's tail was trapped inside that mouse trap. So she didn't know that. When she went there, it bit the housewife. And when she was so this is the old days. So when she was when she was taken to a doctor, so herbal doctor, he said, he gave certain treatments and said, along with this, so pig soup is very good. So they had to kill the pig. And then after that, what happened? The people started, the relatives and the other friends, they started flocking at the house to visit their relative. For them, the people at the house, they had to prepare food. So then they didn't have any option. They killed the cow. So sometimes the other problems, it can affect us indirectly. So don't say all the time, "It is not my problem." If you can help someone out of loving kindness, please do your part. With that thought, let's start today's loving kindness meditation. Now, please keep your back straight, neck straight, and head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Now please calm down. Everyone, please relax. Close your eyes and relax. As usual, I'm going to pay our respect and gratitude towards Buddha, and now reciting a short stanza, 3 short stanzas. Then after that, we are going to start today's meditation. Calm down and relax and concentrate. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokamido Anuttaro purisa dhammasarati Sattā deva manussanam Buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavata dhammo Sangditingo akaliko Ehi pasiko opanaiko Pachatang veditabbo Vinyuhiti Supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani Atte purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyakitang lokasati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, everyone please focus on your breath, on your incoming breath and on your outgoing breath. When it is coming in, please be aware. When it is going out, please be aware. So keep on being aware about your breath for about 5 minutes before we start today's loving kindness meditation. After that, I will guide you step by step in this first step of loving kindness meditation. Calm down and start focusing on your breath. Now, first of all, let's share our loving kindness with ourselves. May I be free from anger and hatred. May I be free from ill will and jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. Physical suffering. May I develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May I take care of myself well. May I develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May I take care of myself. May I live with comfort. Practicing the Dhamma path, may I attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Once again, may I be free from anger and hatred. May I be free from ill will and jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May I take care of myself well. May I live in comfort. May practicing the Dhamma path, may I attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards yourself. Now, let's share our loving kindness with your parents. If your parents, so if they are living, think of them so. So if they have passed away, think that wherever they are, so the life that they spend in those particular realms where they were born. Me, my dear mother, me, my dear father, be free from anger and hatred. Me, my dear mother, and my dear father, be free from ill will and jealousy. Me, my parents, be free from mental suffering. May my parents be free from physical suffering. May my parents develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my parents take care of themselves well. May they live in comfort. Practicing the Dhamma path, may they also attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards your parents. Once again, may my parents be free from anger and hatred. May my parents be free from ill will and jealousy. May my parents be free from mental suffering. May my parents be free from physical suffering. May my parents develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my parents take care of themselves well. May my parents live in comfort. May my dear parents practicing Dhamma path attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards your parents. Now, let's share our loving kindness with our relatives. Relatives means here your siblings, your uncles and aunties, grandparents, and other relatives, sons or daughters, everyone. May my relatives be free from anger and hatred. May my relatives be free from ill will and jealousy. May my relatives be free from mental suffering. May my relatives be free from physical suffering. May my relatives develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my relatives take care of themselves well. May my relatives live in comfort. May my relatives practice in the Dhamma path, attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards your relatives. Now, let's share our loving kindness with our teachers. May my dear teachers be free from anger and hatred. May my dear teachers be free from ill will and jealousy. May my dear teachers be free from mental suffering. May my teachers be free from physical suffering. May my teachers develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my teachers take care of themselves well. May my teachers live in comfort. practicing the Dhamma path. May my teachers attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards your teachers. Now let's share our loving kindness with our friends. May my dear friends be free from anger and hatred. May my dear friends be free from ill will and jealousy. May my friends be free from mental suffering. May my dear friends be free from physical suffering. May my friends develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my friends take care of themselves well. May my friends live in comfort. Practicing Dhamma path, may my friends also attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Sincerely, please share your loving kindness with your friends. Now let's share our loving kindness with the people in the middle. That means the people who are not your friends and enemies. May all the neutral people also be free from anger and hatred. May all the neutral people be free from ill will and jealousy. May all the neutral people be free from mental suffering. May all the neutral people be free from physical suffering. May all the neutral people be free from develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May all the neutral people take care of themselves well. May all the neutral people live in comfort. Practicing Dhammapada, may all the neutral people attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please share your loving kindness with all the neutral people. Now, let's share our loving kindness with enemies. First of all, please forgive for the past mistakes that they have done. And ask forgiveness for the mistakes that you did. No use of clinging to the past and keeping the burden of grudges inside your mind. Let those grudges go, and leaving those unhappy memories behind, you have to move forward in your life. Don't let the past to torment you. Now let's share our loving kindness with the enemies. May my enemies be free from anger and hatred. May my enemies be free from ill will and jealousy. May my enemies be free from mental suffering. May my enemies be free from physical suffering. May my enemies develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May my enemies also take care of themselves well. May my enemies live in comfort. Practicing the Dhammapada, may they also attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards the enemies. Now let's share our loving kindness with all the beings. May all the beings in this whole universe, from tiniest to the biggest, all the beings that belong to various realms, various shapes, various appearances, various characteristics, whoever they are, wherever they are, Please think that I share my loving kindness with all the beings. May all beings be free from anger and hatred. May all beings be free from ill will and jealousy. May all beings be free from mental suffering. May all beings be free from physical suffering. May all beings develop in good health, happiness, prosperity, safety, and peace. May all beings take care of themselves well. May all beings live in comfort. Practicing the Dhamma path, may all beings attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings, all the beings. Bhavattu sabbe mangalam Rakantu sabbe devata Sabbe buddhanupavine Sabbe dhammanupavine Sabbe sanghanupavine Sada sutti bhavantuti. Everyone, very calmly and quietly, please open your eyes. Now let your whole body to relax. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, so today will be the last day that I guide you. After this week, you have to memorize. So please memorize these. So the loving kindness meditation sentences, and then during the silent meditation time, you will have to do it all by yourself, right? So please try to memorize them. If you need any any description, I mean any explanation, then I will do that explanation accordingly after the meditation practice, right? So please memorize these parts, and when you practice, apply and do it. Apply and do it. So then please memorize. So loving kindness meditation, it is a very powerful one. It's a very powerful one, and during the Buddhist time, the Buddha instructed the monks. Whenever, so Buddha said, so Aryo Dhammiva Kata Aryova Tunhibhav. Dhammiva Kata means either you speak the Dhamma or Aryova Tunhibhav. So if not, you have to keep the noble silence. Noble silence. During the noble silence time, the Buddha asked us to practice loving kindness meditation inside. So during your life, whenever you have a leisure time, it is good if you can practice loving kindness meditation. When you're driving your car on the road, sometimes you might see certain people, all are not driving quietly and nicely as you expect. You might meet certain people who don't drive well, and sometimes who drive recklessly. When you develop at such kind of times, when you develop thoughts of anger, it is not good for you. It breaks your peace, your happiness. At such times, it is good instead you develop loving kindness. Better to think that may this person be able to drive well, and may this person be safe, right? At the same time, you can develop loving kindness towards yourself. At the same time, there are traffics that you have to encounter when you drive. In the evening, if you drive after 5 o'clock, 5 to 7, the road is always blocked. For 5 minutes, you will go, sometimes, for 5 minutes, you can only move forward only a few meters. You can move forward. So at such times, no use of cursing the traffic or the co-drivers who are driving with you. Instead, take that time to develop some loving kindness meditation. Share your loving kindness with everyone who are driving with you. And sometimes when you go to the hospital, you have to wait until one patient, the patient or the person who was scheduled before you. So wait until that person is over, you can't go inside. So don't waste the time observing how the other people behave when they are facial features and appearances. Don't judge them. Instead, better to use that moment to practice loving kindness. When you are walking from your car, let's say you walk to your office, within that time too, you can use that time to practice loving kindness. Like that, these kinds of moments, you can use them to practice loving kindness. Loving kindness meditation doesn't need a sitting posture. You can practice it while you are standing, while you are sleeping, at any posture, you can practice it. So please practice it like that. So then it will help you to live with peace, live with comfort, and you will be able to keep your mind so calm and happy, right? At the same time, there are so many great benefits that someone can gain by practicing loving kindness. There are scientific. Last week I told you about the benefits as the Buddha described. I told you how many benefits? 11 benefits. I told you about 11 benefits. I told you that 10 benefits, you'll enjoy 10 benefits in this very life, and one benefit after this life. Can you remember those benefits? One or two, at least.
You sleep better.
Sleep better. That's where we started. Before
And you wake up better.
we wake up better. Very nice. So 1 and 2. Then can you? Yeah. Mr. Wad, you can turn on the mic.
You can die peacefully.
Oh yes, that's true. That is the 10th one. Very nice. Ms. Kim. I don't know whether Neha could join last time. Pragati and Rahul.
I don't see them here today.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I did enable everyone to be able to unmute if they
Right. So right. Is Mrs. Lee's there? Let me see. Let me turn. All right. Right. Mrs. Kim. Okay. Okay. So these are the 11 benefits that you can enjoy. Number one. The first one is you sleep well. Then you wake up well. At the same time, you sleep well, you wake up well, and you don't see bad dreams, right? Then you become pleasant. So you are loved by human beings. You are loved by non-human beings. And then the good spirits, deities, they protect you. And at the same time, nobody will be able to destroy you by poison, by fire, or by any weapon. Something might happen to save yourself. Then so nasa agiva visangwa sattangwa kamati. Then your mind concentrates fast. You gain the ability to focus very fast. Then the color of your face and the body, it becomes beautiful. The beauty, it develops. You become beautiful. And then you pass away peacefully. And if you attain higher levels of concentration by practicing loving kindness meditation, after the death, you will be born in a very good realm. So these are the benefits that you can gain by practicing loving kindness meditation. And so when you practice loving kindness meditation, the enemies, they can't harm you. They can't harm you. Something happens on the way that so that you get saved from their tactics. Let me tell you 2 incidents which happened in Sri Lanka. Right. 70 years ago, there was a forest monk called so that forest monk's name is Utuangiri Khande. Bante Utuangiri. Utuangiri Khande is a village name. So Bante Utuangiri Khande. Everybody called like him like that. Utuangiri Khande Hamdro. So he was a forest monk who lived in Anuradhapur district. I'm talking about an incident which happened in a faraway village in Sri Lanka 70 years ago. So he was practicing loving kindness meditation, and he also taught loving kindness meditation to the villagers. Villagers also learned it. Among them, there was one lady who took the practice very seriously, and she was practicing it very well. And she was developing in the practice too. So she took it very seriously and practiced very well. Practiced it very, very well. One day she went to bring water in Anuradhapur those days. Not only in Anuradhapur, I think in many areas of Sri Lanka. 70 years ago, they didn't have this pipe system. They had to bring water using pots, water pots. So she went to the well to bring water, and while she was going there too, she was practicing loving kindness meditation. Then one hunter mistook her as a deer and shot at her from long distance. It says that the bullet hit her, but nothing happened. Finally, later on she took that bullet and to that Bante Utuangiri Khande and showed, "Oh Bante, thank you. Because of your loving kindness meditation, I saved my life." So that is one incident which happened in Sri Lanka. This happened 70 years ago. I don't say that just by practicing one time or two time loving kindness meditation, this happens. You have to develop it into great heights, jhanic levels. So this lady developed it into that level. Second incident, this happened to one student. This student, he was not doing well at school. So everybody hated him. At home, the parents disliked him. At the school, he was disliked by the teachers, and he had a very small number of friends. He had a very miserable life. Later on, he went to one Bante in Sri Lanka, whose name was now in Bante now in Aridamma. He's famous Bante. And this Bante, he was a forest. He lived in a forest monastery too. This Bante taught that particular young man loving kindness meditation. He took it seriously, waking up early in the morning at 5 o'clock. He started practicing loving kindness meditation. Later, he went to that Bante and told about the results. He told that he could concentrate well now. So when he went to that Bante, he revealed that he could concentrate well. Now he can understand, he can memorize, he can remember the lessons very fast and clearly than the other students. Earlier, he was the 30th of the class. Now he is the first in the class. So he became the first in his class at the end of the examination results. And at the same time, Now he is well liked and loved by the parents more than the other siblings. He is more accepted, well liked, and admired by the teachers. So his whole condition was changed because of loving kindness meditation. You will see this too. You will see these results in your life. How? When you start practicing this, even though you don't, sometimes you'll notice, so unknown to you too, your color complexion and your gestures and your behavior pattern, everything changes. Everything changes. And then you start to do well in your professional life and in your life, so day-to-day related activities too. You'll start doing good, right? So all those things will happen when you start practicing this loving kindness meditation. And there are so many researches which were done by researchers to understand about the results of loving kindness meditation. There are certain, I'm going to read certain results, not everything, so that you can get a better understanding about their findings. So when it comes to well-being, they have found out that loving kindness meditation increases positive emotions and decreases negative emotions. Right? There are so many negative emotions that we do have. So they help. Loving kindness meditation helps us to suppress them and develop these kinds of great positive emotions within. So love, joy, contentment, gratitude, pride, hope, interest, amusement, and awe. So such kind of many great positive qualities. We gain the ability to develop them within as a result of loving kindness meditation practice. And it increases vagal tone, which increase positive emotions and feelings of social connection. So we'll see that we'll see how well we can get connected with the other people. So since your mind is open, since you accept, so you have loving kindness towards everyone, so you gain the ability to connect with the other people very well, instantly, very fast. You become friendly with the others very fast. And when it comes to healing, they have found out it decreases migraine and decreases chronic pain, and it decreases PTSD, and it decreases schizophrenia spectrum disorders. So recently I made this list several years ago. Recently, I found out in cancer hospitals, the doctors prescribe, they recommend to practice loving kindness meditation for cancer patients. And emotional intelligence in the brain. When it comes to that, they have found out it activates empathy and emotional processing in the brain. And then it increases gray matter volume. Do you know gray matter? So gray matter means it is very important for a person to practice goal setting, and it is the place where you feel empathy, and then at the same time, so it helps us to keep the memory, right? So that is the gray matter area. So that gray matter volume, it increases. And then stress response. It increases respiratory sinus arrhythmia, RSA, right? And then at the same time, so when it comes to social connection, it makes you a more helpful person. It increases compassion. It increases empathy. It decreases your brain, your bias towards the others. So and it increases social connection. So these things happen when you develop loving kindness meditation. And another important thing, self-love. Self-love. Certain people, because various things that they couldn't do in life, they don't like themselves. We don't see that, but that is there. But when you practice loving kindness meditation, it helps you to accept and embrace who you are, the inner person. You gain the ability to embrace that person. So with that person's success as well as with the defects, right? And then it helps you to change and love yourself. Then at the same time, when it comes to immediate and long-term impact, that's right. So even though someone does it for a shorter period of time, for a day, still it helps. It helps a lot. So so they studied a group of meditators who did loving kindness meditation for 10 minutes a day. One time they practiced loving kindness meditation for 10 minutes a day, and they found out that it changed. So it changed their lives to the positive side completely. So there are such kind of findings which were done by various kinds of researchers. So I will provide you one paper, one description paper for every one of you, so that you can go and read, because we don't have a lot of time. So there are so many such kind of benefits that you can gain by practicing this loving kindness meditation. So therefore, don't forget to practice it every day. Please practice breathing meditation for 5-10 minutes. After that, take 10-15 minutes and practice loving kindness meditation. And it will affect your whole life. It will change your whole life, right? So please start practicing loving kindness meditation very ardently. As I mentioned, in the next week, I'm not going to do this long verbalization. You have to memorize the sentences of loving kindness meditation and practice all by yourself, because silent meditation is very more important than the guided one. I will always do the guided one for 2 weeks, then I will let you practice it silently in the upcoming weeks, right? That's what will happen at every meditation practice, right? Now we are going to finish. Everyone, please think together, all of us gathered here, and practice this noble meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive energy. By the power of all this positive energy, may all our troubles be away. May all the good things happen in our lives. Practicing this noble Dhamma practice, this noble non-sectarian meditation techniques, may all of you be able to come out of the negativities that you do have. And may you be able to develop a lot of positivities within. Practicing Dhamma path, may all of us attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone please join your palms together and concentrate. Abhivadana Silisse Nichang Vada Pachayinu Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Me Vache Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminate Samijjato. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all be very peaceful. Sukhi hotu. Sukhi hotu. Sukhi hotu. Everyone please say 3 times. Sadhu. 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 Good night everyone. See you all in the next week. Sukhi.
Good night, Bante. Thank you.
Good night, Miss Kim. Good night,
Mr.
Mr. Fuad.
That's my
Listen.
mother there. Oh, sorry, Miss Kim.
Good night, Mrs. Neha.
Good night, Bante.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
May you be happy. Sukhi.
I brought my mother here tonight.
Oh, right.
We're at her house.
Absolutely. Oh, Miss Rita, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice. I'm so glad that you joined Mrs. Rita.
Okay, thank you.
I've been teaching her for several months now, meditation technique, but this, I wanted her to join us here. So thank you for this moment, because I know you have attendees and people in the Sangha, but thank you, Bante.
Thank you. Thank
you.